Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we are going to be making part 2 of making a Roblox squid game. And today, instead of just doing some building, we are going to actually get into the code of the game. And starting with the voting GUI. See, last episode we made it, but we never made it work. So what we are going to do today is make it work. But the first thing we need to make sure we have is this folder inside of replicated storage that has all of our game names in it as int values, and we also need our start game remote event and our voting in progress variable. You want to have that in. I don't think I did that last episode, but you're gonna want to add this as a true or false value, and yeah. So now we are going to move into the next part of the video by going into here, and we're going to add a value into the players when they join the game so we're going to make it a bool value actually, so a true or false value. And then we're going to do voted.name equals voted. And there, we made it go into the player. And we're just going, okay, that's already there, but we want to define this, a local player number equals game.players get children. And then what we can do is we can move on to the next part of the video. Okay, so I accidentally did all of that without recording, so I'm going to just show you what I did here. So we added a while true do, and we added a wait, so it'll repeat a wait command, and every time it repeats it, it checks if the game running value that we have in replicated storage is false, and also it checks if the game chosen value that we also have in there is blank, not false. I messed that up there. And then it goes for child in pairs game.replicated storage vote variables get children do. So what this does is it refers, for this little bar, it refers to every child inside of vote variables, so all the game names, and it sets all their values to false, so none of them have been voted on yet. And then it checks if the player the number of players is greater or equal to 4. And if it is, then it plays it puts voting in progress, that value that we have in here. It puts voting in progress to true, and it gets every player, and it makes it so they haven't voted yet, and it puts the GUI on their screen. And then it counts down from 20, saying voting in progress, and that says the amount of seconds remaining, and then it waits 1 second. And then it goes over to here, and after that's all done, after the countdown's done, it says game.replicated storage.status.value, so it sets our status to voting complete. Game will begin tomorrow morning if you can survive the night. So that is what we are going to continue with now. We are going to make it so people actually have to survive the night before they can even compete in the game. So now we just need to make a survived value into the player. So local surviving equals instance, or no, let's do local living equals instance dot new int value, nope, bold value. And then living.name equals living.parent equals player. And that way, if you are not living, it will be able to tell before it teleports you into the game. And then we need to make lights. So right now this is just a dark room with an atmosphere. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some lights that will turn off when it's nighttime. So let's add some giant bar. Let's add a bar that goes down to here, and let's make it invisible. And let's add a point light to it and change its range and brightness. And if we were to remove this atmosphere, this is what the room looks like right now. So we are going to name this to light, and it's going to be in a folder in the workspace called lights, or lobby lights. And then we're going to move it into there. And then what we can do is we can just duplicate it and copy them over and over to make a lit up room. Except maybe that's a few too many lights. Okay, there we go. Where's the one closest? Wait, did I delete both of them? Huh. I didn't think I did, but oh well. Let's go and, oh yeah, it's over here. So we need to decrease the brightness on all the point lights. So let's just do that. We're gonna change the brightness to 1 on all of them. And then there we go. So now we've got a lit up room, and we aren't going to add the atmosphere back. It looked cool, but I don't think I want it to be in the game, because this makes it easier to see stuff around you. But that actually might not be a good thing, because then you can't see players around you. So how about we are going to have the atmosphere, except it only shows up when it's dark out and it's fully black. So let's do that real fast. We're going to make its color show up as just dark black, if we can. Okay, I see what we did wrong here. We need to change the clock time. And then, if we were to increase the density, there we go, boom. We have an atmosphere that makes it dark. So then, we could just put this into the replicated storage for when it's nighttime. So night atmosphere. So when the player joins, in the player join script, we need to make the lights go out. So after it says if you can survive the night, it should wait 5 seconds. And do _child in pairs game.workspace.lights lobby lights get children, do child dot light, right? That's what they're called? No, point lights, okay. Point light dot enabled equals false. And then it needs to local clone equals game dot replicated storage dot atmosphere, the nighttime atmosphere, let's clone it, and then clone dot parent equals game dot lighting. And yeah, so now we're going to add some sound. So let's get some sounds into the game. We're gonna add a folder, and then we're going to put sound. And this is going to be emergency sound. And then we're going to have lobby music. And then let's have red light, green light music. You know what, no, we're gonna have no spaces. Okay, red light, green light, and then we're going to have tug of war music. And then we're going to have the climb of death music. And then we're going to have stepping stones music. And then we're going to have the red light sound, and then we're going to have green light sound, and then we are going to have gunshot. And that should be all the sounds we need for now. So I am going to get those sound IDs, but I'm not going to show them on video because they might have copyrighted music. But basically, if you want to choose this, you just go to the Roblox developer section, and then you go to create, or no, you go to library, and then you go to audio, and you search up whatever you want to find, and you can put it in, or you can upload your own audio for Roblox. So yeah. But that's going to conclude episode 2 of making a Roblox Squid game. I will see you guys in episode 3. Goodbye.